Okay, you guys, I just wanted to show you all of my different backyards that I had this week. Yeah, this is just basically a montage of different places that I've camped over probably about a 4-day period. And like I say, man, when you're in a van, you always have a different backyard. Enjoy. Wow, this is where I camped last night, right next to a lake, and as pretty as it is, I don't think I'm gonna do it again. It's really close to the road, noisy, and really on an angle. Very hard to sleep when you're that far downhill. Awesome camping spot. Check it out. Love it. Okay, this is just down the road from where I slept last night, and yeah, it's pretty neat. A couple of historical markers off of a little road called River Road. I don't know how many people stop here anymore. I don't remember seeing too many people pulled over here when I was younger either, so I'm pretty sure this is just, even though it's out in plain sight, it's kind of like a little hideaway. As you can see down below here, there's another little dirt road, and that goes all the way down to what used to be the river, which is now the reservoir. I used to go swimming down there when I was in high school, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't been down there in a long time, so I think I might go check it out for a minute. No camping, of course. You know why? Because this is a really cool spot, if I remember right. Yeah, isn't that cool? The water's really warm down there in the summer. And this is the spot, I think, because I remember the path that went down here wasn't too bad. It was a little steep, but not too bad. This looks like the spot where we used to go. It looks like there's still like a little trail down there. Just walk down to the water and go swimming. It's pretty cool. And I don't remember if we went up the rest of the road, but I'm glad I walked down here because I couldn't remember if there was a turnaround spot, and it doesn't look like there is. So I didn't want to drive my van here and not be able to get out. But isn't that cool? As it was, I could barely pull over in the little spot that I found up there. If I was in a much bigger rig, I wouldn't have been able to go there. I just think it's pretty. Not too bad for your morning little walk. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that there's no camping allowed here. You don't want to camp in a spot like where there's a bridge anyway, not just because of the noise, but see the graffiti? That means that kids come down here and party, and you really don't want to be involved in that unless, you know, that's the kind of person you are. But most of us that do this don't want to be messed with, and we don't want to listen to a bunch of loud people yelling and screaming. So yeah, that's what you look out for when you're boondocking anyway, even if it says it's okay. If you see a lot of garbage and graffiti and that kind of stuff around, you really don't want to be camping out there, especially on the weekends. If you have to, that's one thing, but try not to do it on like a Friday or a Saturday night. Yeah, just a little word to the wise. Oh, there's my front yard today. Not for very long though, because as always, I keep moving on. Here's another one. This is another backyard. Pretty cool, huh? Lots of water. Hard to see, but there is a town underneath this water, and that's why this plaque is here. When they built the reservoir, they of course flooded a bunch of area, and part of it was a town, and that's what this plaque is about. But as you can see, there's a fence here. And sure, I could climb over it, but you're not supposed to, so I won't. Otherwise, I'd get a little bit closer. Hopefully you guys can see that. quiet. All I get to hear is the birds right now. Maybe a car going by every once in a while, but not like my other camp spots. I didn't spend the night here. I came here from my last little spot. But I came out here just to get a little bit of quiet today. Very nice. Yeah, I'm back at the Red Hills area. I haven't been here in a few months because there's spots in the road, like I've mentioned before, that could get filled up with water and they're almost impassable unless you have a really high clearance four-wheel drive vehicle, which I do not. And even then, I don't think I'd risk it. It's nice to come back out here. I hope you guys have nice little quiet spots like this that you can find.